Guys, I am back, and so here with another draft league. Let's do this. Not gonna be just me just playing. I used to do a bunch of other content and stuff like that, but for now I don't have time for it. So just enjoy the video. I'll try to speak as things go. Cool. So put a little background music. Cool. So let's see. All right. So he brought about 4 mons, and I know ground looked good into my team. I figured he would try to bring that. So I'm gonna go with the screens demolition setup that I was doing. So essentially I was just setting up screens for Starmie and going and trying to sweep with one of the megas, because both megas had good stab here. Have good stab here. Chandler hitting the top 3 pretty well. And then Tyranitar does pretty good into the bottom 3. It's not necessary, but I figured it's not bad. Halucha's awkward because it's really only for the Kangaskhan. And so Alchemy just is kind of neutral here. Especially if I get rid of the King Gambit, I think it can just come in at the end and just start clicking D-Gleam. So we'll just kind of stick with that, and prep that just kind of was what was working. So yeah, let's check it out. Because yeah, I think in prep I had these 6, and I think over the Sandaconda there was a Noivern. But I mean, I know the Noivern was kind of weird because my teammate doesn't necessarily scream dragon weaknesses, and with Tyranitar it probably would struggle. So it's a fair play with my opponent brought. Alright, let's see what he led with. Kangaskhan and Slowbro. Okay, so just a Trick Room setup. I kind of makes sense. I'm okay with this. And so let's see. Just write stuff down here. I'm gonna try a new way of doing stuff. So Snowbro. This is the Mega version. So I'm assuming this is gonna be a Trick Room. So I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna just go for a straight Shadow Ball into the Slowbro. I'm probably gonna just Mega. I figured it would be okay. And then we'll just go with Light Screen here to protect my Chandelure. There's kind of no drawback to this play. He's probably gonna go for maybe Mega, which is a good play. My team's mostly weak to that Slowbro. Both my Megas are. Oh, it's Scrappy. That's right. Okay, well, that's okay. I mean, setting up the light screen is still good here. Chandelure flinched, that's fine. Went for Trick Room. Now let's see what we can do here. We can reposition, but I just don't feel the need to. I'll probably just go for straight Shadow Ball again. I don't know if I want to reveal the ally switch just yet, but I figured why not. His team really doesn't have a good switch in into it. He could switch in the Gambit, which would be annoying. But yeah, so let's set up the Reflect, so that way we're not like in an awkward state here. So the Scald, yeah. Oh, we went for Double Edge. Yeah, I guess we could have switched in. That's a rough way of losing that first one there. But we'll just set up. At least we have double screens now. And then what we'll do is we'll bring in Kangaskhan. I guess I really just didn't take into account that Kangaskhan can hit ghost types. That really caught me off guard there. Okay. So it's kind of Tyranitar. So what we'll do here. Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll, I want to say that low kick will probably do more damage into Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan isn't the heaviest mon, but I figured this would do decent damage. And then we'll hit him with the ally switch. We're just going to have to reveal it at this point, which sucks. But yeah. The Slowbro is going to be really tough to deal with now. I almost feel like this might be a wash. I don't know that we have enough to deal with Slowbro at this point. So it'll be okay for now. And let's just see what happens. He went for Body Press. Yep. Does nothing into Starmie. Kangaskhan. Alright, Drain Punch. Yep. Okay. So yeah, no, this guy prepped pretty hard into that. So this is what we'll do. The hard part again is that we don't have we only have Icy Wind on the Starmie, so how many more turns of Trick Room do we have to stall out? And we're not getting damage on the Slowbro, which is unfortunate. So let's see. I mean, I guess the Alchemy switches in okay here into it. So yeah, let's just get Chip, and then we'll get Alchemy and reposition, and then maybe we can protect our way ourselves out of another turn. He might target down the Starmie, given that he just saw how annoying that was. So yeah, Trick Room, and then I wasn't just gonna give up Kangaskhan for free. So yeah, just to get Chip off as the fourth move. And then next turn we can just protect our way ourselves out of this. Probably doesn't have too much into this, but what I'll do for now, because I don't know that I want to go down all the way down to my last mon. There's most likely that in the back, so we'll just get more Chip here. It probably sucks because you'll probably go for a double edge onto Starmie, because he doesn't want to deal with that. But I want to say after this attack drop, we'll do this. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. I messed up. I wanted to switch into Kangaskhan into the Starmie slot, because I kind of figured that. Okay, yeah, I figured he would target it down. He's probably really annoyed with it now at this point. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, now that the screens are gone, but I think we're in a little more. I think we brought it back a tiny bit because I think we can get it to a point now where I think Kangaskhan isn't as big of a threat. Light screen wore off, which is okay for us. I don't now in prep. I think the way the calcs were going, I want to say that this Kangaskhan was outspeeding, and I don't know that we do enough damage with knockoff. But let's see, we're in a pretty rough spot here. I mean, I want to kind of try to break front row. Let's see if we get back row. I think we will. Okay, cool. So that outspeeds. Does this do enough? I don't think so. I think it was doing like 45 to yeah. That thing's defense is like 180, so it'll probably pick up here. No, he went for Trick Room. Okay, that's okay. Let's see what he's got in the back. We might be able to maybe get rid of a little bit of. I mean, it's probably the Gambit and the Delphox in the back. I would imagine. Yeah, it's the Gambit. Okay. Well, let's go for this and then hope, because we're gonna have to protect. It's probably a low kick, and then see what happens. But let's do the moves here. Skull, Trick Room, Body Press. Let's see what the King Gambit's got. I'm scared of King Gambit having Iron Head. I don't think it will. Oh, it does have it. Darn. Okay. All right. Well, King Gambit brought Iron Head. That's okay. That's good information. So it's a kind of a rough way to lose the game one, because I kind of had a little more better hopes for it, but yeah, that's okay. The body press was good tech, and he did a good job. With the Chandler, I guess I really just didn't take the fake out into account. So this should pick up the King Gambit. Oh, but King Gambit, yeah, he went full slow. Okay, he went full Trick Room on me. That's okay. I feel like this time we kind of know. Unfortunately, I think we only have one Trick Room deterrent on this team, if I remember correctly. Since I mean, the Chandler is the only one with Trick Room on the team. So that was a good way to use that. So how do we fix this for game 2? Okay, so let's see. We have no way of stopping fake out Trick Room, but if what can we do to, essentially threaten things? Huh. What can we put? What can we put here? We can go for a taunt. Yeah, here, we'll do this. We'll go Halucha Chandelure and we'll go for taunt. We'll threaten taunt and then we'll do Tyranitar. See, it's hard because the Tyranitar, I mean, it beats it. It beats the King Gambit. I think we'll do it, and then just kind of hope that it can do work here. It's mostly the last mon that we gotta figure out here. Um, okay, because he's probably not expecting me to have the double trick room, so he's gonna have to respect that. All right, I want to almost go full sand. Um, I'm gonna bring the alchemy again, just because I felt like it was still good. I know that's, I mean, three of those mons deal with King Gambit, so let's see what comes out of this one. But I'm fairly confident we can get out of this first turn. He's gonna go for the same thing. Okay, which is cool. I think it's a disadvantage if he lets me get up, or if Trick Room goes up without much uh, drawback here. It's probably gonna be the same play though, where he's gonna fake out the Chandelure and just assume he can sack the Kangaskhan. I'm gonna taunt it, uh, and then see what happens because I feel like if we get that thing taunted, it's in a little more vulnerable position. Yep. Okay. Cool. That actually works out because then I don't have to worry about feeling the guilt. Oh, it's oblivious. Wow. I guess I just don't understand how these mons work. Oh my gosh, I am just all over the place with these mons today. Oh man, I'm showing my rust for sure. This is my first game back in a while, so that's funny. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. I assume this will be a double up. Uh, hmm. Let's close combat this. We'll protect the Chandelure so we're not sacking it right away. And then let's see. Let's see if we can play around and stall this Trick Room a little bit. So without the screens, this will be a little more difficult. I'm hoping one of those targets is into the Chandelure because if I can get rid of the Kangaskhan... Okay, so he's going to go for a Scald. I'm assuming he thinks it'll be enough, a double edge? Yeah, okay. So... Okay, so that doesn't get rid of it, but that's okay. Because I think what we can do is we can do a double pivot. So we'll double pivot and hope Sandship will be enough. So we'll pivot into Alchemy here. We'll pivot into Reptar here. Because I think it'll be the same play. And then, because yeah, he has to address the Halucha because I want to say there's a King Gambit in the back, so he's probably interested in getting rid of it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so not ideal targeting. Sucks as he hit a crit, of course he did. So the double edge should get rid of that there. Okay, cool. So we're effectively trying to stall out these Trick Rooms. Okay, so lived on one. That actually probably works out. Oh, it doesn't work out for us because the Gambit comes in, which it is what it is. So we're gonna have to sort of out pivot our way out of this one because I believe there's 2 rooms of Trick Room left. Oh, Sandaconda. Okay, this actually might not be so bad because we were able to successfully get rid of 1 mon. Sandaconda. So let's see, how many more turns of Trick Room are there left? It's most likely the Gambit in the back. I would most likely. Okay, so there's 2 turns of Trick Room. If we can get out of these 2 turns of Trick Room, relatively unscathed, I think we'll be okay. So let's just protect. Let's go for that double protect here and see what he's targeting. I want to say his targeting is going to be the body press, just straightforward. I don't think he's going to anticipate. This is probably body press Iron Head. I don't think he'll anticipate me making the switch. Okay, no, so he did anticipate the switch. Minimize. Okay, interesting. I don't know what that tech is, but bizarre. He ignored the Reptar. So what we'll do is we'll decorate this slot. We'll decorate this slot. And then we'll go for... Actually, let's just go for a D-Gleam. Let's just get some more chip off. Because what's going to happen is Trick Room's going to expire. And then... Yeah, Trick Room's going to expire. And then, so we'll let Reptar go down. That's okay. Because we're just going to come in and clean up with... what's that other mon called? Oh, it evolved. Or it evaded. We'll come in and we'll clean up with Chandelure. Cool, Coil. So he's just going for like pure setup on that Seneconda, which is okay. I don't know what it's gonna go for. Maybe I'm not quite 100% sure. This sucks because we wanted to get rid of. Yeah. So this should pick up. I want to say this picks up the Slowbro. As long as Trick Room doesn't go back up, I think we're okay. Because I think Chandelure. Oh. Did we even need to? That sucks. Because I want to say regular Tyranitar with Helping Hand knockoff probably would have just gone there. Oh well. That's okay. Because that Sandaconda probably gets close to KOing us, but that's okay. Oh, did I misread terms of Trick Room? Oh, I think I did. Oh, I think I misread the term of Trick Room. No. Wait, what? Oh, man, I am all sorts of just out of combobulation right now. What the heck is going on? Well, that's probably a loss. There's no way we get past that mon anymore then. I don't really know. Because, I mean, it was Coil, Minimize, Body Press. The last move is probably High Horsepower. Wow, it's faster. No way. Huh. Well, it's really kind of at a loss here because I didn't really expect... Oh, wow. Yeah, that was bad. Definitely one of my worst games I've played in a while. I was not really taking into account the Oblivious, and yeah, I mean, you know, that'll do some damage. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. That was bad. That was definitely bad. I couldn't get past this this setup here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, high horsepower. Figured it was high horsepower. Yeah, wow. I was just all out of my element in here and sorts with this gameplay. That's okay. I mean, it's week 1 back. I really just I really gotta kind of focus on the prep stuff in the future. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hats off to my opponent. I got nothing wrong with what he did. He came out and he executed a strategy, went hard Trick Room, and I just couldn't stop it. Or I just didn't do it. I didn't do a good job of stopping it. Could I have stopped it? Yeah, if I understood a few more of the interactions a little better, for sure. But hey, win's a win. Good job. Good job to my opponent, and yeah, good welcome back for me. Man, you know, it's just kind of what happens when you don't play for a while, and that's draft league. That's draft league for you. So yeah, pretty cool. Happy that I kind of understood sort of what was going on a little bit, and you know, just you know, it's kind of things happen. So, all right, well, hopefully have a better showing on the second week. So yeah, thanks. Alrighty, bye.